This program is brought to you by Peaceful Warriors Foundation, celebrating the music, life, and stories of veterans. For more information, go to peacefulwarriorsfoundation.org.
What a great celebration. I'd especially like to thank the Peaceful Warriors Project for celebrating the stories, the important stories, and creative power of our veterans. Tonight we're remembering a legend, Allan Barnes. He served in Vietnam, came home to Detroit, and became an American jazz legend.
My Michigan experience? Oh, it's so vast, but I wouldn't trade growing up in Detroit and in Michigan for anything in the world, because I had a chance to be around great music, always surrounded by music. When I was in high school, I could go within, 2-mile radius and see 3 great jazz bands just in my neighborhood. Growing up in Michigan, to me, being a musician, I think that just gives me an edge anywhere I go. So I appreciate it. It's a unique experience.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Peaceful Warriors Project Salute to Allan Barnes. As you may know, in 1987, House Resolution 57 declared jazz a rare and valuable national American treasure. The resolution was introduced by Detroit's own Representative John Conyers, a champion of Detroit and jazz for many decades. Now, I've always been of the mind that if jazz is a rare and valuable national American treasure, surely the musicians that make the music we call jazz are national treasures as well. Many of those musicians hail from Detroit, and we are here tonight to salute one of our rare and valuable local treasures, Allan Barnes. Whether it was the big sounds of his tenor sax, the sweet melodies of his soprano sax, the soulful sounds of his flute, and every now and then he'd even give you some clarinet, Allan will forever be connected to Detroit and the great music of this city. Walking in Rhythm, Flying High, Summer Love, and Rock Creek Park, forming the soundtrack of an era that lives fondly in the hearts and minds of people around the world. Committed to celebrating the music of U.S. vets, Allan led the Peaceful Warriors Project Band, an ensemble comprised of all band leaders paying tribute to veterans. Trumpeter and band leader Racy Biggs is an original member of the Peaceful Warriors Project and is here tonight playing the music of U.S. veterans Donald Byrd, Dave Brubeck, Clark Terry, Irving Berlin, Wayne Shorter, and John Coltrane. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage Mr. Racy Biggs.
I used to see Allan all the time, and we used to see each other in passing, and until recently we started playing together, and it's been really, really a good thing because he has that big tenor sound, and we play in tune together. We play like one. We play the melodies, and we just all the energy, the energy that he has on the stage. It's a wonderful thing.
Might be messing with my horn again.
Bring the valve up.
You too. Everybody got jokes, huh? I know they've been messing with my horn. I turn my head to do things to my horn, make me think I'm crazy. Well, everybody chiming in, huh? That's all right. One of these days. Thank you very much.
In addition to being a gifted musician, Allan Barnes was a veteran of the Vietnam conflict. Throughout his life, Allan recognized the healing power of music, music's ability to bridge gaps. One of the projects Allan was working on was something dear to his heart, the Peaceful Warriors Project, which he co-founded. Ladies and gentlemen, here representing the Peaceful Warriors Project is Michael J. Ford.
United States Senator Debbie Stabenow has spent her career working to make sure our country keeps the promises we've made to our veterans and their families. Please direct your attention to the screen for a message for United States Senator Debbie Stabenow.
Good evening to all the friends and family of Allan Barnes and all the wonderful veterans and families who are attending tonight. I really wish I could be with you in person to say thank you for all your wonderful service. Racy Biggs, thank you for providing such a wonderful night of music, and what a great celebration. Sharing their stories is one of the best ways we can honor our veterans, including the 2018 Peaceful Warriors Project Award winner, Bobby Barnes. Bobby was part of the 298th Army Band and had his own impressive jazz career. Perhaps most importantly, Bobby introduced his nephew, Allan Barnes, to the saxophone. And from one legend, another legend was born. Our nation must keep the promises we've made to our veterans, all of them, whether it's health care, education, a chance at a good job, or the military recognition they've earned. Beyond that, we have a duty to honor them, remember them, and share their stories and their songs. That's what the Peaceful Warriors Project is all about. I'd like to congratulate you, Bobby, on your award, and thank all of you for coming out tonight to celebrate the creative genius of Allan Barnes and our nation's veterans.
For over 8 decades, Bobby Barnes has enlightened the world as a musician, contributing to our cultural landscape. Tonight, we are proud to acknowledge his contributions and to present the 2018 Peaceful Warriors Project Award to Mr. Bobby Barnes.
This is quite a surprise for me. I had no idea that they had all this information about me. Yeah, kind of like the police department. Yeah, it's a big surprise to me, and I'm very pleased to know that I've been honored in this manner, and I appreciate that very good. Mm-hmm. And just like to say a word or two about my nephew, Allan. Yeah, he's quite a young man. I really appreciate the fact that I was able to contribute something to his life, and it's quite a surprise to me to know that my son had planned all this. I had no idea that he was going to do all of this, and so it just gives me a thrill to be here and to be honored in this fashion.
Basically the same in whatever language that you're speaking, because like we're playing from chord progressions and the notation of the music, so that's kind of universal. I mean, you look at the notes and the notes are the same no matter what language you're speaking in. And then too, the Germans or whoever we're with, they have some idea of how to speak your language, how to communicate. We were able to communicate. That wasn't no difficulty. Musicians communicating with each other. We may not have been able to do it language-wise, but musically we're able to communicate.
And how about a hand for the Peaceful Warriors Project and for all of our veterans who came out tonight? And give yourself a round of applause. We thank you for coming out tonight to celebrate and help preserve the legacy of Allan Barnes.
After you play your last note, Allan, what is it that you want people to remember about you?
That every time he played, or every time I played, that I gave it as much as I could, and I hope that every performance is better than the last, you know.